So you're thinking about moving to Tampa, Florida? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you why New Tampa is a great place to live and why you should be searching in this area for your move. So stick around because we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about the eating, the sleeping, the working, the playing, the good, and the bad of living in Tampa, Florida, then subscribe below or tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Tampa. I'm Jonathan. Me and my partner James get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to this beautiful city. So no matter if you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, make sure to reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'll be glad to help you make a smooth move to Tampa. All right, a great little hidden gem over here in New Tampa is the Lettuce Lake Park, which is situated right on Fletcher Avenue in between I-75 and University of South Florida. Now, this is an awesome park. I mean, take a look. I mean, everything's just, calm. It gets you away from the city life. It's great outdoorsy. They have tons of bird watching and the wildlife. It's actually 240-acre Hillsborough County run park, and it features like several boardwalks. So you get to go through these boardwalks, and not only the boardwalks walking through there, which is pretty awesome. You get to go through like different types of Florida ecosystems, like Florida water wetlands. You get the cypress domes. You get like an oak-dominated forest. You're just going through calm and serene atmosphere over here that gets you out the city life. Now you will see if you because you can kayaks and canoes, and they have the kayak and canoe launch port at certain areas in here, but you will see a lot of like a wildlife. You'll see some snakes, you'll see some alligators, you'll see a lot of birds, you'll see things of that nature. Now, just don't pet the alligators. You might get bit, but I mean, they are out here. This is Florida. This is Tampa. There's gators. It is, for the most part, if you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you. It's awesome just walking out here, traveling. I took my scooter going down the boardwalks and everything because it is a long pathway and there are several boardwalks. But I mean, this is an awesome little hidden gem just to come out and relax, just enjoy nature. So I would highly recommend stopping over here at the Lettuce Lake Park in New Tampa. All right, now what's pretty cool about these little boardwalks is the amount of wildlife. Not only you see, you hear. I'm just sitting here right now, and I mean, you can be quiet for a second. You can just hear everything. I mean, you got all these different types of animals. You look down here like into the wetlands, and you see like these little types of little fish and types of wildlife as well. And what's also pretty cool is like as you're walking down these boardwalks and these little trails, they actually have like these little stations where they tell you what type of wildlife you see. I mean, they'll give you like a little synopsis of everything. They'll give you a breakdown. Like this one in particular. Like they'll say like this is the white abyssus, and then the scientific name, and they'll go into detail like on all the little types of wildlife you see out here and the origin. So I mean, it's a pretty cool wildlife trail and something to do over here in New Tampa. And another cool thing about the Lettuce Lake Park is they have these paved trails. So not just on the boardwalk, you could run or you could bicycle over here on these trails. And they have these little picnic stations in the back too. So it'd be a great spot to bring the family, have a picnic, enjoy the wildlife. I mean, look at these trees. Trees are awesome, great for climbing as well, not just for the kids. I still like climbing trees, but yeah, I mean, they got a bunch of little picnic spots as well, and they also got like a little park too, so you can bring the kids, and they have your regular, your regular swings and your little seesaw and things of that nature as well. So I mean, this is a great spot to go just for a nice outing out here in nature. All right, now welcome to this neighborhood called Hunter's Green. Now this one is right in the heart of New Tampa, right off Bruce B. Downs, and this one in particular, as you can see behind me, there's going to be a huge 18-hole golf course within this community. That's a good thing about New Tampa for you golfer lovers. There's a lot of golf courses in New Tampa, and there's a few communities with golf courses within them. This just happens to be one, and one of the nicer ones. As you can see with the houses right behind me, a lot of them have the golf course right in their backyard. Now, this place in particular has different communities or subdivisions within the community, and they also have a few different price points. Everything ranging from around $600 $625,000 all the way up to $1.2 million. So I'm going to go ahead and take you on a few of the homes with those different price points right now so you can take a look for yourself. Now, Hunter's Green has an array of homes. Some of the homes are a gated subdivision within Hunter's Green, which is a huge gated community. This one in particular is not a gated subdivision within Hunter's Green. However, you do get a more of a bang for your buck. Like this one in particular is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,235 square feet for $625,000. It's selling for right now. I mean, granted, you don't have the golf course in your backyard, but I mean, they have a golf course right here. Also within a beautiful neighborhood. This road we're on, you're just like a big canopy tree. So I mean, so you're just going through this neighborhood. It is a nice landscape community, this road in particular over here in Hunter's Green. And then you're going to have houses like this one in particular. Now this one just hit the market and it is a pool house. Now this one is 2747 square feet. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. And this one is selling for $725,000. Now, within communities like this, you are going to get things like HOA and CDD fees. HOA is typically a little bit lower, around $100 to $200 a year. Now, the CDD fees all depends on different factors. One of those factors being like the square footage of your house and also the location as well. Now, if you're looking for something with more square footage, and as you can see right behind me, it's nestled right behind a lake, or like a big pond, if you will. So, I mean, this house in particular just hit the market as well, over here in Hunter's Green, and this is a 6-bedroom, 4-bath, 4,000 square feet, and this one's selling for $1.2 million, with quite a bit of upgrades inside. So this is another option to get over here in Hunter's Green. All right, now I'm over here on the Flatwoods Pines Trail. Now, this is actually right off I-75 on Bruceby Downs in New Tampa, and this trail is awesome. I mean, they have like a bunch of little mini trails throughout, but the main paved trail that we're on right now, it's an 11-mile loop. And as you can see, like right over here, they have like these little off the beaten path trails where you can go out in the wilderness and just go exploring. They also have like this other off the beaten trail path that you can see actually when you're right on I-75. You can see the trail right there, or vice versa. When you're on the trail, you can see I-75. Now, a cool thing about this trail is just you just see a lot of wilderness. You'll see a lot of bicyclists out here as well because it's an 11-mile continuous loop. I took the scooter personally, but I mean, it's awesome. As you can see behind me, it's just a bunch of like pine woods. I mean, a bunch of like nice little trees. Everything is it's like, you know, you're out in the wilderness. So it's a perfect little getaway from the city, just to relax and take a walk, take a hike, run, bicycle. They have like this little path right here as well. If you don't want to run on the asphalt, you can also run like on the grass or on this little dirt trail as well. So this is also a pretty cool trail to go to, not just the Flatwoods Pines Trail, but all the mini trails that combine within this trail. So that's also a great thing about this. I mean, it's just not this one trail. It's like a bunch of trails mixed into one over here in New Tampa. And another great thing about Flatwood Pines Trail, well, if you're like me and if you're going to bring water, I don't know why I always do, but I do. I'm on a scooter right now. It's hot out here. I can imagine running or bicycling. They have these little water stations, you know, every few miles. You know, it's real important to stay hydrated. And also, like, another funny fact about here, you know, I was mentioning before how they have like a bunch of different trails spread in throughout. They all have these little funny names. Like, I'm right here and I see the names right here. They have like the Grandpa or the Palmetto, the Indian, the Washboard, the Piglet, Hog Wild, Techno Pig. They have a Heartbreak Ridge. I'm guessing that's a pretty tough one. They got one called the Misery. Never mind. I guess that one's a little bit more miserable than Heartbreak Ridge. But they got like these little funny names, and they also got a bunch of little trails within the big trail, within the big 11-mile loop trail. So that's also another a cool feature about the Flatwood Pines Trail over here in New Tampa. All right, now right behind me, this main road is Bruceby Downs, which is going to be the main road for New Tampa. Now it's going to stretch right past New Tampa into West New Chapel, all the way into another part of Tampa. Now this road has pretty much everything you could ask for if you're living over here in New Tampa. They have everything from Chick-fil-A to Chipotle, from Walmart to Winn-Dixie, from like sushi and fuss spots to any type of pizzeria spots you want. They have a lot of different food options, both chain and mom and pops. The reason I stopped over here in particular, because one of my favorite, now this place is only open from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. This one's called Eggtown Breakfast and Lunch. Now, this reason I stopped here in particular, because they have one of the best breakfasts I have ever ordered in my life. And it is actually a chicken and waffles dish. This type of sauce they use here, and the flavoring and everything is absolutely incredible over here in New Tampa. Now they have tons of other spots around, you know, to quench your thirst, or to, if you're famished, to any other dishes you could ask for, and different types of cuisines is going to be right here on Bruce B. Downs. So this is a great spot to stop. Another cool feature is, or another cool thing about this particular area is the I-75 is literally like one street over. So right when you get off I-75, you can stop by over here, or if you're living in New Tampa, hop on I-75 and you can make it to downtown Tampa in about 25 minutes, give or take, traffic pending. Now in New Tampa, the biggest community is called Tampa Palms. Now Tampa Palms is a huge community that consists of a lot of different subdivisions and neighborhoods, and a lot of them have a lot of different amenities. And like this one in particular has like this grand little water slide, almost like a water park slide. They got like this huge pool in here with a separate pool that has like things for like lap swimming. They have things like tennis courts in the back. They also, we're sitting right here on the trail as well. They have like different trails that go that connect these different subdivisions as well. So you can spend your time just, you know, hiking, biking, running on all these different trails, relax and swim in the pool. They got a huge dog park over here. They have a huge playground as well over here in the background. So Tampa Palms is definitely a spot to check out if you were looking to live over here in New Tampa, which is a great community and a great family-friendly place to live if you're looking for a spot in Tampa. I would highly recommend checking out Tampa Palms and the surrounding areas if you're looking for a home over here in Tampa. And now there are tons of different communities and subdivisions within Tampa Palms. This one in particular is called Watergrass. Now Watergrass is right by the community center, and they have houses, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 bedroom, 1,800 square foot to 3,000 square foot, anywhere from around 300,000 to 600,000. And you can see what it looks like. You know, it's a well-established neighborhood, and they have a lot of nice options and houses to choose from. If you go down for a little bit further, they're going to have different communities as well. So some of them being gated communities as well, and some of them being, you know, upwards of 900,000. And they have a lot of different options and a lot of different square footage. So Tampa Palms is absolutely huge. I would highly recommend checking out Tampa Palms if you're looking for the New Tampa area. Definitely a great family-friendly type of vibe over here. If you're not looking to live like in the city of Tampa, it's considered Tampa, but it's just on the outskirts. Again, over here in New Tampa, check out Tampa Palms. Now, another great thing about the Tampa Palms area in New Tampa is the school system. Now, inside Tampa Palms, they have an elementary school called Clark Elementary, which is right down the street. Now, that is a A+ school, rated 10 out of 10. So excellent school systems out here, over here in New Tampa. Now, the great thing about Tampa Palms is inside this community, they have the New Tampa Recreation Center, which is like an after-school program for the kids to drop off, or a daycare, if you will. So, I mean, you can drop off the kids right here, and then you can go straight to your house within like 2 to 5 minutes away. They have a dog park right here as well. And as I mentioned before, they have like the Clark Elementary School, which is rated 10 out of 10. Now, they also have right down the street inside this community, they have Freedom High School and also Liberty Middle School. So they got, you know, anything from K to 12 over here in the Tampa Palms community. Now, the great thing about New Tampa over here on Bruce B. Downs, you're going to never run out of these little shopping plazas like you have over here, which they have like Land and Sea, where you get all the fresh seafood, or they have like Home Depot and Lowe's and a bunch of different bars and restaurants. One of my favorite bars, something totally different, is called Mr. Dunderbaks. Now, I'm going to take you inside there in a minute. Now, Mr. Dunderbaks is a pretty awesome spot. Think of it like Oktoberfest when you're in Germany, because when you go in there, you're like immersed in a whole different world, almost like you're in Germany. They have all these little German little artifacts, and you could get these big beers and different good little German cuisines as well. So that's another cool spot to stop over here in New Tampa. And that wraps up New Tampa, a great place to live with an awesome community, great for families, and also have some great schools according to niche.com. If you want to call Tampa your home, make sure to reach out to me or my partner James. All of our information is in the description below. And until next time, I hope to see you guys around town.